you doing? This is security from Beverly Hilton.
Hi, what's going on there?
I need paramedics. Apparently, I got a 46-year-old female found in the bathrooms. That's all I've got right now, but they're requesting paramedics.
Whitney Houston, one of the most iconic names in Hollywood history. She was signed by Clive Davis at the age of 19. 2 years later, in 1985, Whitney released her first album titled Whitney Houston and went on to become one of the most successful singers of her generation. Unfortunately, between the stresses of work, drama, and the high use of drugs, Houston died in a bathtub of a Hilton Hotel in Beverly Hills, California. No one knows the full details of what happened in between the time before she got from the room to the bath. Tonight, James and I will visit the hotel to pay our respects to the superstar in hopes of making contact and retrieve the full story of what happened February 11th, 2012.
Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel.
Do you think we're gonna get kicked out of here?
There is a very good chance, especially considering the way we're dressed. What were you saying on the way here?
I said
the homeless people.
The homeless people probably dress nicer.
Are you even booking a room?
No, we're gonna totally sneak in here. This is the first time ever that we've ever gone to a place and not paid for a room, because the rooms were ridiculously expensive.
It was very expensive. Plus, we already have a room for tonight.
Yeah.
But we definitely had to take this opportunity to give this a whirl. Wait, they had the Golden Globes here? Is this where it says? The hotel actually hosted the Golden Globes. Said it was a colorful past. No way. It said there's been presidential affairs, celebrities, deaths, and prostitutes all in the featured past of this hotel. Wow. JFK regularly hooked up with Marilyn Monroe here at this hotel.
Here?
Yeah, at this hotel.
How old is this hotel?
That's a really good question. I think it was built in the early 50s. There was a lot of famous people that have actually been here. The reason that we came here, you want to tell them?
Whitney Houston died 10 years ago at this hotel, February 11th, at the age of 48.
Damn, that's my daughter's birthday.
I thought that it was, they said that it was drug related, but it was a combination of drugs in her system, heart failure, and of course drowning. I hear that room 434, the room that she died in, you still cannot book that room, and it's been 10 years. Nobody's
Really?
Yeah.
What if we ask and they say we can book it?
We should ask. We can ask.
We'll book it for that.
We actually did call. We called like the hotel, and it's an operator, and you try to book a room, and if you want a specific room, they won't give it to you. So unless you know somebody that maybe knows somebody, you're not going to be able to book room 434. I think it doesn't even have, I don't know, we're going to go in there and check it out.
Do you remember the story with Heidi Fleiss? She was like the Hollywood madam, if you will, for women. So if you're a single gentleman and you wanted some company.
She was like a escort?
She ran the escorts. Female pimp, as you could say. She's very famous for, Hollywood celebs. Heidi Fleiss, like, she was in with all Hollywood celebrities. And this hotel, if you remember back, I don't know if it says what year it was. I think in 1993, police actually had a sting operation, and she got busted at this hotel, which is pretty crazy.
I didn't know this, because there was talks more about, like, cocaine. But it says that there was a spoon found in room 434 with a crystal-like substance in it. And there was a rolled-up piece of white paper found in the bathroom where Houston died. According to the coroner's report, such items are used to snort cocaine. So it may have been a combination of a couple different things. It's a possibility she was snorting meth, too. There was a plethora of prescription medication bottles, Xanax, Flexeril, which is like a muscle relaxer. Flexerol, sorry. Did I say it right? The Flexerol. Goldberger described, I didn't even know there was a medicine called Goldberger.
There was a president nominee, John Edwards, in 2008 that actually was busted with his mistress and their love child here at the Beverly Hills Hilton. That's what it says.
Wow.
Busted visiting his mistress and their love child. So I guess he kept it a secret from his wife and from the public.
No kidding. I did not know that Whitney Houston wore dentures. It says here that she had wore dentures because of the drug use that ruined her teeth, and she had like tooth decay.
It's so sad. She seemed like such a strong woman too.
And like you said, water temperature, minor abrasions on face. There was a lot of different things. But ready to go in there and maybe get kicked out?
Let's do it.
If we're paying for parking, that means that we're hotel guests.
You can
right?
just say we're visiting a friend.
Yeah.
They say anything. We're visiting
we're
a
telling the
friend.
truth. We're telling the truth.
We are.
Yeah, deceit. We just don't tell them it's Whitney Houston.
We're visiting our friend Whitney.
Yeah, a lot of people have been requesting us to do this video, so I think we're doing a service for them. There's a lot of Whitney Houston fans that want to see her where she had passed away. And I certainly do. I was a Whitney Houston fan. What's your first memory of Whitney Houston? Mine's Bodyguard. Like that was like with Kevin Costner. She's actually a really good actress. I'm surprised that she didn't get more acting roles.
She had a voice, though, I tell you.
Is that your first memory of Whitney Houston, the voice?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, the voice?
Like her voice.
Oh, yeah. 100%. I mean, you hear her voice and it's like, wait, who was that? You know, back in the days. And she could sing, like, she just had these vocals that you can't replicate what she did.
Nah.
She's one of those rare people. Every once in a while, every several decades, somebody comes around and you can't recreate them. And she was one of those people.
During that time, I don't think there was a better singer than her and Mariah Carey. Like it was like they were constantly, not that they were competing, but it was like Mariah Carey and Whitney Houston.
I'd still give it to Whitney Houston. I mean, she was still number one in my books. I mean, she was the original queen diva, as you could say.
Do you think she's here? Like her spirit?
I'm hoping that's what we can find out. I hope she'd moved on to somewhere, but maybe this is a place that she liked. I don't know. She buried around here?
That I don't know.
We should look into that.
Guess where Whitney Houston's buried?
Where is Whitney Houston buried?
Not where you think.
Not Forest Lawn.
No, she's not buried in California.
Where?
She's buried in New Jersey.
New Jersey?
New Jersey.
Interesting.
More than likely where she was from. Fairview Cemetery, Westfield, New Jersey.
There you go. She's not here.
Wow.
But is her spirit here? That's the question. That's what we're going to go find out right now.
I'm watching people that are getting out of their cars to go inside the Hilton, Beverly Hilton. They're all wearing Gucci. And I'm wearing emotionally, I thought this said emotionally scared, but it's emotionally scarred.
Fit check.
Yeah.
Wearing champion pants, Walmart brand shoes, Walmart hoodie. Yeah.
I think this used to be called the Beverly Hotel. This looks like an old haunted hotel. We have to try to stay under the radar, not draw too much attention to ourselves. That's why we came with the humble attire. But I don't know. I think we kind of stand out, not wearing Gucci.
Do we definitely stand out? Look around.
Like everybody's dressed nice on a weekday. What is this?
Whoa.
Dude, I just want to go in here and do some like backflips and front flips and some cartwheels. Hey James, let's do some cartwheels.
Yo, what's in there?
Look at that. Just like so pretty. It's a ballroom. Oh, wow. We should buy a Rolex. They actually wait. Do they have Rolexes?
Oh, 100%.
Well, this is a Frank Mueller.
They're still really expensive.
They're like selling a double-decker bus. But I mean, like Whitney Houston used to come here. She had vacations here. She passed away here. John F. Kennedy, Marilyn Monroe, tons of popular celebrities. Even till this day. There's probably one now. I mean, everybody's wearing Gucci. August 22nd, Academy Award winning movie Argo starring Ben Affleck was filmed at the Beverly Hilton. That's awesome. Like, this is a bunch of history about the hotel that we're in right now. Fun facts: a year after groundbreaking, when the hotel reached the 7th floor, Conrad Hilton and his team lowered a stainless steel lined time capsule into a concrete vault below the lobby, intended to be opened in 2054. The capsule contained a 1954 almanac, a phone directory, a copy of Beverly Hills Daily News Life, recording of the 5 most popular tunes of that week, and a prayer written by Conrad himself. That's pretty cool. And you can pause the video and read some of those if you like. Elizabeth Taylor, Lucy, Desi Arnaz. Well, there's a lot of movies. Legally Blonde 2, television shows, Frost Nixon, Just Go With It, Entourage. That's what happens when you come to California. Prince William stayed here. That's pretty awesome. Angelina Jolie. What the heck? That's my stepdaughter's favorite person right there. Well, favorite actress. Steven Spielberg stayed here. So they had a director's like award ceremony, and it was here. All right, if you really want to blend in, we're gonna need to go in here and grab some clothes. Let's see how much they cost. Oh my God, $165 for this polo shirt right here.
Oh, the sweater's $300.
No, that's $30.
No, it's not. Are you serious?
That's $30 for this? That's a great deal.
Bro, it's $300.
No, it's 30. Just to give you an idea, this is Beverly Hills, man. I have no idea how we're gonna get to the 4th floor. Usually, especially in a bougie place like this, you need like a key card. And of course we lost James. Like, where's James?
I have no idea.
Everybody is dressed so nice, like suits, like even the kids are dressed so nice. Like everybody looks so sharp. I really feel like we're underdressed. Oh, wow. Dude has a Ferrari sweater on. Look at that.
Dude, where is James?
I don't know, but I was just thinking we may have some people like see somebody in the video and they'll be like, oh my God, like you just walk right past like a super celebrity or
Right.
somebody that we didn't know.
Imagine.
Maybe like a singer or something.
Or like one of those Netflix actors that blow up and they're like,
Yeah, or like a popular, TikTok star.
oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's a cute little doggy.
Bro, look at this. John F. Kennedy. So it is true. It was June 1st, 1960. He wasn't even a president then. He was a senator.
Who's that?
Cynthia and Jack Lemmon. I have no idea.
They look familiar. I don't know.
Marlon Brando with the Prime Minister of India. It was kind of awkward trying to go through the lobby elevators.
Right.
This is down below and there's not much happening. I'm hoping that we don't need one of those key cards to go upstairs. Just find out. We should call this video how to get kicked out of Beverly Hills.
Oh.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, it is nice.
What the heck? Really nice. This is like a little mini Planet Fitness. Oh, let's go in. We do not need a key card. This is awesome. So we're gonna go to the 5th floor. Whitney Houston's room was the 4th floor, or on the 4th floor, 434, but we don't want to make it suspicious, so I figured we go to the 5th. Excuse me. This is nice. Bro, look at this. Okay, so that's 546. I almost want to go to the room above where Whitney Houston is, which would be this way. Do you think it's like in a similar order? In other words, like this is 545.
Would downstairs be 445?
Yeah, and upstairs be 645.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be on the left side. Okay, I don't know.
It sounds like plumbing, but it could, I don't know what that is.
That sounded like singing for a second. Bro, there's cameras everywhere. Okay. Actually,
You heard that?
no.
It's like a really loud squeak.
Yeah, so Whitney Houston's room would be down below this one. This is 534. And you could see how it's on the other side, like all the way at the end. Meaning this is like a special suite. I was trying to find the stairs, but I couldn't find the stairs. If you're gonna come pay your respects to Whitney Houston here, I wouldn't start off going right to the hotel lobby and get into the elevator there, go down into the basement and just, you don't wanna draw too much attention to yourself. Oh shit. That's why I started off on the 5th floor too. We're on the 4th floor now. There's a sense of heaviness. I don't know if you felt it. Like we're in the same hallway that Whitney Houston would walk in to get to her room. And there's the room right there. Somebody's staying in the room. Well, what does it say? Okay, it says privacy. Okay, that's Whitney Houston's room.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I was like, sounds like there's a little kid in here.
Yeah, it would sound like somebody playing with a kid.
You see, like right behind me up there, there's a camera literally watching her room right there. On February 6, 2012, Whitney was in town to attend the Clive Davis annual pre-Grammy party at the International Ballroom at the Hilton Hotel. 5 days after checking in, Whitney decided to take a bath and relax before the party started. An hour later, Whitney's assistant noticed that there was no noise coming from the bathroom. She shouted over and over again, but no response. She entered the room and found Whitney submerged at the bottom of the bathtub. Her bodyguard Ray was able to remove her from the tub. Ray remembered this horrific moment when he laid eyes on her. He did not know how to react. He said, and quote, "I saw Whitney in the bathtub and I panicked. I couldn't tell if she was alive or dead. I got her out of the water and tried to revive her. Then it was all crazy." Ray had been part of Whitney's personal security for more than 12 years. This moment scarred him for life. Gone at the age of 48, her voice was described as a national treasure. But in recent years before her death, personal problems made Whitney Houston a tabloid cover girl. And in 2012, on the eve of the Grammys, it all came to an end. If you do not like spirit boxes, don't believe in them, you can skip this part of the video. There is a lot of people that like this part. Some people feel like we are maybe making communication with Whitney. I can't make any guarantees that that's what we're doing, but let's give it a shot. Hey Whitney, are you here? I say here. Come out. Come out. Standing. I heard standing. Whitney, what happened? What happened 10 years ago?
Birds.
I'm burned. Did you hear that? I said I'm burned. Look back.
Daddy's home.
I'm really sorry that you passed away. Do you want to say anything to any friends and family? Do you have anything to say to your fans? Here. Dude, it legit sounded like her voice right now. And she said, "I'm pretty. You're very pretty. You are a very beautiful, beautiful woman. And you had a beautiful voice. We sure miss you." I think that's gonna do it for, there's possibly people staying here. I thought that the room, wasn't rentable. Because when I called and requested the room.
Maybe there isn't. It says keep privacy.
Well, I mean, that could be somebody staying there that doesn't want the people to go in and clean and stuff. And you could see how that room is different than the regular rooms. They're probably all the same. When you call up here to the Beverly Hilton, you cannot request that room. I wanted to request a room above it or below it, so 334 or 534, and we couldn't even get that. And it was expensive. It was like $500 a night, and that's for the cheapest room. I have no idea how you would even request that room. It's like just out of luck. And do they tell?
It's kind of weird, bro.
I just saw the light right there, flickering. I was on a website and somebody was saying that they have seen a woman walking through here, but I mean, it's hard to tell if it could be Whitney Houston. And it was like an apparition shaped like a woman.
Like with a dress and everything?
Yeah, so I mean, this is an old hotel. A lot of stars have come here.
Dude, what was that though?
I don't know.
And there's no one coming this way.
It sounded like someone in high heel shoes, like walking towards us. I don't know. I wonder where did James go?
I don't know.
I swear, every time
We lost him when we went to that store.
let's go below on 334. I did feel a little bit of an off vibe above, but in here, a lot of sadness. A lot of sadness. I think a lot of fans come here because they know, and they want to maybe feel some of that.
I don't know if it's a smell, but I do feel better. Do you feel any different?
Kind of like what you were saying, like you could breathe better. It was a little like on the 5th floor and the 4th floor, just heavy feeling. I would like to rent out the actual room. That would be really cool. I know some people would probably even like to lay in the actual bathtub. This is exactly the same. I don't know if the room looks exactly the same. More than likely, based off the blueprint and the layout, has to be the same. What's this? This room is not even marked. Oh, that's the stairs. I have an idea. I have a really good idea. Let's go back up. What's over here? Okay, that's locked. So if we were to open this door, Whitney Houston's suite is right there. This is probably a nicer area if you wanted to do a spirit box, because that means that her room was right behind this wall.
Her bathtub's probably right there.
Maybe. Yeah, there's pipes here. I don't know if they're water pipes. Imagine if that. I mean, I haven't been in the room. I don't know the layout of it. This could possibly be where the bathroom's at. I mean, it's purely just us taking a wild guess. But we know that the room is behind here. Hey, Whitney. Are you around here? Do you come visit from time to time? Maybe you could say something and stare. What do you call these? Stare.
Evacuation stairs?
Where did that come from? That's locked. Somebody here. So if it were me, and you don't want to really disturb any guests, if you wanted to try to make communication or maybe do a spirit box session, this would be your place, because it's separated and it's a steel door, hardcore door. So I mean, if you keep it down, don't bring a whole lot of people, I think this would be a great place to do a spirit box session with Whitney.
Yo. What the fuck was that?
That was James. I thought that was James, like messing around. Bro, that was a freaking whisper right now. Was that a whisper?
It was like, oh. It was like a release of air. Oh, no, that was just a guess. That was a guess.
That was a person.
That actually scared me.
Maybe it was them.
Yeah. I really hope it was.
How the hell did they get that far?
Dude. I don't know if I caught it on camera, but this thing was shaking.
You saw it? It sounded like somebody was gonna open the door. That's what it sounded like.
That's weird, bro.
I wonder if we can ask. Like,
To
hey, is there a suite open that we can look at? I'm gonna ask if 434 is available. And if it is, I'll be like, hey man, I'll give you a little Twitter shout out. No, I'm just kidding. So, this is nice to know that you don't have to pay for a room to come here. You do, however, have to pay for parking. And I still don't know. Oh, I got chicken. I still don't know how much the parking is going to be. I guess it depends on how long you're staying. Dude, it is cold. That says emergency exit only. This is 234, and all these floors, they look alike, exactly alike. I would really love to see the layout of the suite. Like, are they all the same? Are those special on that side?
They probably have to be because it's like a different area.
I'm legit gonna ask. What's the worst they could say? No?
Right.
I think that's kind of the problem with us. I mean, I'm 40 years old. I just turned 40. And we get scared, even at my age, to even ask. But if you don't ask, I mean, how are you gonna know? Even if they say no, who cares? At least you tried. There's a better chance they'll say yes, but you have to ask. How much? What is that?
Yo, free snacks.
Wait, what?
I swear.
For free? Maybe they had ants on them. And they're like, nah, we don't want this. Or maybe
That's probably worth $10 at this hotel. One of them.
Oh, no. $300 for sure. For all those snacks. From this point, we were pretty much on every floor.
Yeah.
I think there may be a 6th floor. Does that mean that there's a room 666? Because there's a 267.
Oh, right.
If there is a 6th floor, some hotels don't have. Well, they don't have 13th floors. There is a 6th floor, and there's an 8th floor.
You want to see they have a 666 room?
Let's go.
Oh my God.
We pushed down.
Oh, we did. Oh, it's a restaurant.
Look at this restaurant right here. Wait, that's Judy Garland right there. Wizard of Oz? I think. I could be wrong. That is, oh gosh, what's her name? It's on the tip of my tongue. They got a salon here. Oh my God. So if Whitney Houston was here, more than likely she would come out here to sunbathe. I'm not exactly entirely sure how long her stay was here at the Beverly Hilton, but beautiful out here. You got your palm trees and your bird of paradise. The pool area is beautiful. Look at the outside views. James, there you are.
Why'd you have me down there?
Well, you can come down here from the elevator. Yeah. Now, one thing, if you want to know hotel history, especially at historic hotels, don't be shy. Ask some of the workers. A lot of the workers you'll see at some of these hotels, they're very passionate about what they do. They're very passionate about the history of where they work. We were at the Roosevelt, the Hollywood Roosevelt, and we spoke with a security guard, and he was more than helpful. In fact, he was so passionate that he showed us around. So maybe we should try to talk to a security guard here. That could go either really good or really bad. With respect to him, we were with a couple pretty ladies too that night, so that does help. I mean, I could show my cleavage a little bit. I don't know. Wow. Look how deep it is.
Oh, 10 feet.
10-foot deep pool.
Wow.
That's insane. I mean, you can feel Los Angeles when you're down here. For some reason, I could picture Marilyn Monroe just sunbathing right here with some sunglasses on, sipping a pina colada. Let's go ask one of the workers about a room, and also if there's any cool places, because it's a big place. There's probably a lot of things that we haven't seen, and maybe they'll show us around. figured that it's always good to ask if you're curious. And I mean, I wanted to see if we could possibly get a tour of, if not her room, a room that was identical, just to kind of get a feel of the layout of it. There's only 3 rooms that are alike to hers.
Really?
And they're called executive suites, and they were all booked out tonight. Can you guess how much they cost?
$12.
Close. It's like $800.
Okay.
And on
Considering
like,
their normal rooms are $500, that's actually not that bad.
yeah, it's not that bad. And that's the executive suite. It's beautiful.
Wow.
It's on like a corner. Some of them have a balcony that overlook the city of LA, or Beverly Hills.
Well, I just have one question that I'm sure you guys are asking. Can you rent room 434?
Yes.
What?
I did not know that. Now, there is some talks online that room is completely off limits. Kind of like room B340 was for a long time.
Maybe it was a couple years back,
Maybe.
and now they just kind of opened it up.
And it's been completely remodeled. That's one thing that they said. It's not any. I mean, the layout is obviously the same, but
It doesn't look like it used to.
the deco, maybe the tub, like
They
everything.
had to change the energy of that room, bro. The energy had to have been very dark, and I don't blame them. I would change it too, honestly.
Like, would you want to sleep in a room where like someone
No, I
died?
want somebody to sage it. I'd want them to clear everything out, repaint everything, change it up. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'd stay there.
Yeah. Well, we're different.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like we're in Beverly Hills, dude. Think about it. Beverly Hills.
Let us know here in the comments. Would you want to stay somewhere like, let's say it wasn't Whitney Houston. I'll give you a perfect example. I was this close. I filled out a contract and everything to buying a beautiful home in a gated community, and it was kind of expensive. I mean, for me, it was really expensive. Come to find out, this house, and there's a whole story. I should do a story on it. I don't even know if I told you about this. I was almost gonna buy a house where a doctor murdered his wife.
Yes, you did tell me about that. Whatever happened with that?
And then, well, I mean, obviously I didn't get it, but somebody bought the house. Who knows if they even knew what happened to the house that they bought? I mean, like, would you want to live in a house? Like, I don't. And to top it off,
I would probably, yeah.
he murdered his wife and then he killed himself. Like, it was like a murder-suicide, and it was in that house. As soon as I found that out, I was like, I mean, I'm bringing my family here. I don't want this kind of dark energy. I mean,
There
just
wasn't
never
any
know.
part of you that like made you excited, like ooh, like I might actually stay in a real, like some of the places we go are really intense.
Not
but like
not for the amount of money I was about to pay for this house.
Really?
I mean, if I would have got a good deal on it, different story.
Yeah.
But when you're dropping that much money on a house for your family, like, I mean, like, yeah, it excites us. If it was like a small house, good price, of course, like it'd be something that I want to buy.
What about a beautiful mansion? Like beautiful mansion that's abandoned. You could kind of fix it up, but it has a super dark history. Do you bring your family there?
I don't know.
I mean, great content, like great place to film.
I don't think- my family
everyone would
meets
love it
everything.
aesthetically, but it had like there was like mass murders there or something crazy like that. Would you stay? It's a tough question, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
I mean, I would
Still.
enjoy it, but I don't know if I'd want to. I'd want to bring my family there, you know.
Right. I guess you'd want to feel it out first to see like if it, like, man, is it really bad energy here? Is there spirits here? Is there demons?
Because I mean, that's how I felt when I was getting ready to buy this house. I did not want anything to do with it. And if it was half the price, maybe I would have considered it. But I would have had a priest come. I would have had somebody sage the house. I mean, it would have had all kinds of blessings.
That's
Like,
probably what they did to Whitney Houston's room.
yeah, more than likely. But I mean,
That's what I'm thinking.
not that there was any negative energy there, but I mean, I don't know. Let me know here in the comments what you think. I mean, would you want to buy a home or even stay in a place where, you know, something tragic happened? Something did tragically happen here in room 434. How many guests would want to stay there because of that? I mean, I think a lot of Whitney Houston's fans would probably want to go in her honor, stay in her room and experience, you know, her final moments and her final space. I don't know. Let me know. I kind of find it interesting. And as a Whitney Houston fan myself, I would have loved to lay down in the bathtub and maybe feel some of her energy, you know, if I could. Would you?
I don't know about that one, but you
Am I on my own there?
I think you're on your own on that one. I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah, no, I'd probably fall asleep in the bathtub. You know, just kind of maybe talk to her and stuff. But hey, if you want to pay your respects to Whitney Houston, come here, do it respectfully. Also, you can pay her a visit in New Jersey as well. I'm gonna leave links down below to my friend James the Fam. Huge shout out to my cameraman and friend Gene. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button. Gotta go for now before we leave. Give me a kiss. Peace.